there was an individual who, not just the restaurant example, also you mentioned the UK CEO example, that, what did you say, 28 out of
29 of them got failed, and
29?
4 businesses
Wow.
became successful. Yeah.
See, that's very interesting because I notice a lot of the time, even myself, I fall into this habit. I notice among my peers, when failure hits someone, they do tend to give up quite quickly. Other people see it as a challenge, and like the person you mentioned, they grow from that. Do you think a person can actually learn to see failure differently, or is that just how we're born?
No, that's not the case. We should never think that anything, whether it is more intellect or less intellect. So, of course, you can improve on. So, genetics, of course, play a part, 25 to 40%. But the rest of it is our own environment, plus how we perceive things and how we take action, how kind of dedicated we are to do something which we want to do. The way we perceive failure is not something which is innate in us. It's something, okay, it can be given through environment, or we had certain experiences in our young age, so that can have an influence. But once you have grown up and you have seen the world, and so you need to develop that independent way of thinking, that how to deal with situations when they come up, and especially the failure, and not get knocked back from them, but come and I think with each type of failure, when you see that as something I might have done differently which has caused it, rather than blaming anybody else or the situation, or so even if there is a situation, so your assessment of the situation would not have been right. So if you take responsibility for all the actions which led to a failure, then you will walk them back and then understand that which particular step actually caused me this failure. And then in the future, you won't take that step. So I think that's the way things go.
Yeah, that's a golden lesson there for sure. Taking responsibility and accountability is very important.